Hi all, welcome to the October Lower Body Day. In terms of equipment that you'll need for today's session, if you've got a roller, so this horrible bit of equipment, usually used for soft tissue manipulation, we're going to use it for an exercise today. If you've got one, great, get it. You can also use a Swiss ball, okay, so the big blue ball, if you've got one. Otherwise, don't worry, we can just walk in and out. It's going to be a hamstring exercise. For the B series as well, you're going to need access to sofa or a sofa poof or a chair. Okay, so we're going to be the Bulgarian split squats and some single leg hip thrusts. Okay, so pause me and go and grab the equipment if you've got it. Otherwise, we're going to go into the warm-up and the stretches. So as always, we're going to go into the world's greatest stretch. So if we go down onto one knee, you're going to balance with the other hand, bring the back knee off the floor, elbow inside the front knee, and you're going to drive the elbow towards the heel. Drive down towards the heel, come up and point to the ceiling or the sky. So we're going to do it together, 6 to each side. With me, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. Okay, and then switch sides. So back knee off the floor, elbow inside the knee, drive down towards the heel. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one, 6. Good. Okay, we're going to move into walkouts. So just watch me first. Legs about shoulder width apart. We're trying to use this to stretch out lower back, calves, hamstrings, okay? So keep your legs as straight as possible. You're going to come down onto your palms, walk your palms forwards, drop your hips, pull your chest up, and then walk back up to the starting position on your palms, keeping your legs as straight as possible. All right? So with me, we're going to do 5 together. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk forwards, drop the hips, pull the chest up, back up to the starting point. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Okay, and then last warm up we're going to do side lunges, 6 each side. So if you watch me, we're going to start feet shoulder width apart, and I'm going to step to one side, drive my bum backwards, knee goes over the toe, keep the other leg straight, drive off from the heel, back to the starting point. If I do it sideways on, step across, you can see my bum drives backwards, back stays flat, push off from the heel and back. We're going to do 6 to one side, then 6 to the other side. Right, with me, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. Good. Okay, let's get into the first set of exercises. So if you've been following for a while, you know the format. For the A's this month, we've got 2 exercises. I'm going to go through the first exercise. We're then going to do the reps together. I will then go through the second exercise. We'll do the reps together. And then we'll repeat twice more. Okay, so 3 sets of the first 2 exercises. So A1, first exercise, we're going to do a curtsy lunge into squat, alternating, okay? So curtsy lunge is a reverse lunge, but you're going into the curtsy position. So you're stepping across behind your front leg. Try and keep your chest nice and high. Don't round your back. Keep your back nice and neutral. So you can go curtsy lunge, knees to the floor, up, squat, then curtsy lunge to the other side, up, squat, okay? And we're going to repeat 15 times, okay? So it's going to be 30 reps in total, 15 each side. Okay, so if I just go through that from sideways so you can see me. So, curtsy lunge, back to the middle, squat, curtsy lunge to the other side, back to the middle, squat. Okay? If you wish to add resistance, goblet position. So dumbbell, kettlebell in a goblet position. If you've got a rucksack filled with weights or heavy stuff from your house, put it on your back. Okay? So, I will count you through the reps and the tempo. It's just going to be about 1 second down. So it's not going to be slowly down. We're just going to get through the reps. So it's kind of going to be 1 down and then squat, 1 down, 1 down, squat. Okay, so we're not going to do any kind of slow tempo reps. So just try and keep up with me through 30 reps. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Curtsy, squat, curtsy the other side. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, so curtsy, squat, 20, curtsy, squat, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, last one, 30. Good. Okay, don't worry if you didn't get to 30 reps. Just make a note of how many reps you got to. And then the progression next week, let's try and do a few more reps in the time that it takes me to do the 30 reps. So, to progress through the weeks, you can either increase the reps that you're doing or you can increase the resistance. So, up the weight of the dumbbell or the kettlebell. Right, whilst you rest, I'm going to go through the second exercise. So this is where you need the ab roller, if you've got one, or a Swiss ball, okay? And I'll go through the body weight alternative as well. So, so it's not an ab roller, just a roller, okay? Usually used for soft tissue manipulation. So, heels on the roller, into this position, okay, so you're lying on your back. You're going to go into a position to drive your hips up in the air, and then you're going to roll in and then roll back out, okay? Using the hamstrings, so keeping that glute bridge in and out, okay? Nice and controlled. Should feel the hamstrings having to work nice and hard. Keep your shoulders and head off the floor. So you can do the same thing on a Swiss ball. If you haven't got a Swiss ball, you'll need to go into the hamstring walkout. So you come into a glute position and you just walk forwards and then walk your feet backwards. Walk forwards and then walk your feet backwards. So forwards and back is 1 rep and we're going to go for 8 reps. Okay, 8 reps in the first week. If you're doing this for the second, third, fourth time, just add a couple of reps on each time. Okay, so 10 reps, 12, 14, etc. So you've got that progression week by week. Right, okay. So with me then, heels on. Make sure that at the top end of the, so when your knees are completely bent or your legs completely bent, really focus on squeezing your hamstrings, okay? That's what we're trying to work. So, shoulders on the floor, drive your hips up into a glute bridge position and then pull your feet into. 1, control back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good job. Important on that is to keep your glutes nice and tight and just coming up into glute bridge position. Don't hyperextend through that position, otherwise you're going to feel it a lot in your lower back rather than in your hamstrings. Okay, that's one set of each of the first exercises done. We've got 2 more rounds. So a little bit of a rest, then we go back into curtsy lunge to squat. So remember, it's a curtsy lunge into a squat. That's 1 rep, then go to the other side, curtsy lunge into a squat. That's the second rep. 30 reps. If you're in your second, third or fourth week, either up the reps that you did the week before or increase the weight that you're holding, if you're holding the weight. Right, so with me then, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, keep going guys, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job. A little bit of rest and we're back into the hamstring curls. So if you're doing the walkouts and ins for the hamstrings, make sure you keep really strict and keeping up in that bridge position. Okay, the further you let your hips drop to the floor, the easier it's going to be. And just try and walk out as far as you can, keeping those hips up. And if you're rolling out and in, keep your hips nice and high, squeeze your glutes nice and hard, and then you'll feel the hamstrings doing the work. Okay, so 8 reps. Right, okay, with me then, drive your hips up and then pull your heels underneath your knees. 1, keep those hips up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Okay, rest. Then we've got one more set to go of each. So, courtesy lunge to the squat is 1 rep. 30 reps, alternating. Whew. Right, with me then. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good job. A bit of a rest. Okay, a bit of a rest. And then we're going into the last set of the hamstrings. Okay, last one on the hamstrings. All right. Okay, up into a good glute bridge position, and then we're going to pull the heels to the bum with the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Okay. A series done. We will jump into the B series. So whilst you take a rest, if you just watch me, and I will go through the first exercise of the B series. Again, 2 exercises. I'll go through the first, then we'll go through the reps together, and then I'll go through the second, we'll go through the reps together. So this is where you need to be able to put your back foot on a chair, on the sofa, or anything so it's elevated. What I forgot to say is we want to elevate the front heel as well, okay? Elevate the heel of the front foot. So I'm going to go and grab a book. You can use a book or yoga block, etc. Anything just to elevate your heels. Bear with me if you want to grab something as well. Okay. So, I want this exercise to predominantly work the quads, okay? If you're really feeling it in your knees, then you can move it so it's more the glutes and hamstrings doing the work, and I'll show you how to do this after I've demonstrated the exercise. But we want quite a short stride. Okay, so whatever you're using to elevate your heel is quite close to where you're elevating your back leg. So heel elevated, quite a short stride, then we're trying to stay as upright as we can. Okay, so we're controlling down. See how my knee travels right the way forward. So more of the work is in the quads, okay? If this is really hurting the knee, then just take a step forward, okay? And then you can allow yourself to hinge a bit. Then more of the work is going to go into the glute and the hamstring, okay? But to begin with, try and see if you can get most of the work into the quadriceps. Okay, so you can load this by holding 2 dumbbells in either hand or 2 kettlebells in either hand. You can load it in a goblet. 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, 1, 2, 11, last one, 2, 12, good. Okay, switch sides. So left foot forward now, right foot back on the elevation. Keep torso nice and upright. With me in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 2, 10, 2 more, 2, 11, 1, 2, 12. Good job. Okay, a little bit of a rest, and then we're going to go in the second exercise, which is going to be a single leg hip thrust. Okay, so whilst you're resting, I'll demonstrate. So you want the poof or the sofa to be just below your shoulder blades in terms of where you're getting the hinge. Okay. Now, unlike when we do double leg and we just drop, keeping the chest up and drive up, so you go into this kind of a duck position and up and squeeze. When we're doing single leg, the whole back is going to come down, okay, and up. So you're not dropping the sternum, your chest comes and faces forwards, and then up and faces the ceiling. Okay, so your back is staying straight, okay, staying in neutral spine position, and just moving back and forth, okay. I'm going to demonstrate with the right leg because it's closest to the camera. So if we're working the right side, so we're working the right glute and hamstring, heel should be underneath the knee. Left leg goes up in the air. We cross our arms, control down, and as I come up, I'm going to push through my heel of the right foot and squeeze my glute and hamstring. Control down, up, squeeze my glute and hamstring. Keep my chin down the whole time. Don't pull your head back, keep your chin down. Control down, up, squeeze and hold, okay? Rep range, we're going to be doing 12 each side. Again, if it's the second, third, fourth week, you can up the reps or you can start loading. So if you want to load, you put dumbbell, kettlebell around the mid-drift of the side that you're working. So on your right-hand side if you're working the right leg. So we're going to do right leg first, then we're going to switch and do the left leg. Okay, with me then. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, up, squeeze and hold. 1. Up, squeeze and hold. 2. Push through that heel. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, okay, switch sides, make sure your left heel's underneath your left knee now, right leg up, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Drive for the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one. 12. Good. Okay. A little bit of a rest, and then we're going back to the Bulgarian split squat. Okay, so remember, whatever you're elevating your heel with, nice and close so you can stay quite upright and it's a short stride. If you haven't got anything to elevate your heel with, don't worry. Just flat foot. Just with the heel elevation, just gives you a bit more dorsiflexion, so it allows your knee to come forward more. Right. Okay, with me then, I'll count you through the tempo and the reps on this one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, 2, 11, last one, 2, 12, good. Okay, switch sides. Left leg. Bolt upright. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 2, 12, good. Okay, a bit of a rest. They're into second set of the single leg thrust. So really focus on the single leg hip thrust, really focus driving through that heel. You should never go up onto your tiptoe. Always through the heel. If your toes come up, that's all right, but your heel should never come off the floor. Right leg first. So heel underneath the knee, left leg up in the air. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, 1, 2. Really squeeze the glute hamstring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, switch legs. Left heel underneath the left knee now. Right leg up in the air. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Okay, rest. One more set on each. Okay, a few more seconds. And then we'll start off with the right leg for the Bulgarian split squats. Okay, so left leg back on the elevation, right heel elevated. Try and keep the torso as upright. With me then, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, 2 more, 2, 11, 1, 2, 12, okay. Switch sides. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 11, last one, 12, good. Okay, it's done for the Bulgarian split squats. A little bit of rest, and then we're on to single leg hip thrust. If you're struggling to keep balanced on the Bulgarian split squat, try to think when your foot's back, you don't want to go too narrow, okay? So foot's back and you're kind of wide like that, and then you should feel a bit more stable. If you're too narrow, then you're going to feel a bit wobbly. So just widen the stance a little bit. Okay. Single leg hip thrust, last set. Right side first. Hands crossed unless you're holding the weight. On the side. Heel, right heel underneath the right knee. Left leg up in the air. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, switch to the left side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, good. Okay, so a little bit of a rest. I'm going to move on to the C series. Get this out of the way. Okay, so same as before, we'll go through the first exercise, and then we'll do the reps together, and then we'll go through the second exercise and do the reps together. So we're going to do a plie squat with heel raises. Okay, so I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go feet nice and wide, okay, and feet turned out. Okay, or sorry, legs nice and wide, turned out. And then we're going to come down into the bottom of the squat position. Okay, then you're going to hold in that position, and you're just going to come up to your tiptoes and back down. Up to your tiptoes, so you're working the calves, glutes, and hamstrings. Okay, and we're going to go 1, back down, 2, back down. Okay, and we're going to go for 30 reps. Okay, so working the calves, but also you're going to be working glutes, core, hamstrings, quads by staying in that squat position. So quite a tough exercise. We're going to do 30 reps. Again, if it's second, third, fourth week, you can either hold a weight in a goblet position or you can up the reps. Okay, let's go for it. So nice wide strides, feet turned out. And with me, you're going to come down to squat position in 3, 2, 1. Down into the squat position. Pause there. Now go up into tiptoes. 1, back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stay in that squat position. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, last one, 30. Good effort. All right, a little bit of a rest. And the second exercise of the C series is a burpee, unfortunately. Burpees, chest to floor, if you can. If not, just jump your feet back and forth. So chest to floor burpee, I'll do it in a slow motion. You're coming down, okay, so kind of in a squat position. Just put your hands on the floor, jump your feet back, drop your hips, chest to floor, release the hand, back up, jump your feet up, and then a little bit of a jump, okay, at the end. If you can't do a chest to floor, it's just hands down, jump your feet back, up, a little bit of a jump, okay? We're going to do 60 seconds, so it's as many reps as you can in 60 seconds. So get a timer up. So make a mental note or record how many reps you do each time, and then try and beat it. Okay, so hopefully you can hear this when it goes off, but I'll shout when it's the end anyway. So 60 seconds of burpees. I'll give you a 3-second countdown and I'll start. 13, 14, 15, 16, that's it. Rest. Okay, a little bit of a rest. And then we're back to the plie squat with heel raises. Whoa. Who doesn't love a burpee? I don't think I'd done a burpee for 5 years until lockdown happened. Okay, right. Second set of the plie squat with heel raises. Again, don't worry if you can't stay down there to do 30 reps. Just come back and go down for as long as I'm working, and then try and improve next week. Okay. Right. With me then, I count you in, then we'll go down into squat. So nice wide stride, feet turned out. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down into squat. And then raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. Okay, rest. Okay, a little bit of rest and we're going to our second set of burpees. Try and match, at least match what you did in the first set. If you want to try and beat it, go ahead. Okay, so I'll give you a 3-second countdown, then I'll start the timer and we'll go into a minute of burpees. Okay, right, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's it. Rest. Cool. Long deep breaths. Through your nose and through your mouth. Okay, bit more rest, or a bit more of a rest. I'll stop mumbling. And then we've got the last set of each. Okay, last set of the plie squats with the heel raises. So nice wide stance, turn the feet out. I'll count in. Okay, with me then. 3, 2, 1, into squat, then heels up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job, that's them done. Okay, let's rest. Then we've got the final set of the burpees. So if you can, again, try and match your first and second set of burpees, or try and beat it. So I've got 16, then 17. I guess I'll try and go for 18. Right, same again. I'm going to count you in. 3 seconds. Count down. I'll press play. And then we go into it. Right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hand stop. Oh. Okay, a little bit of a rest. One deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Right, so last exercise we do 2 rounds of 60 seconds. We're going to do hollow hold rocks. Okay, so ab exercise. All right. So important thing with the hollow hold is you're pushing your lower back into the mat, okay? Your lower back shouldn't come off the mat. In the rocks, you're coming from here, okay? We're not moving your legs back and forwards and trying to move your arms back and forward. It's all coming from the abs for the rocks. So, regression is just to hold it, okay? Just to hold the hollow hold. So hollow hold in this position. My head and shoulders are off the mat, and I'm pushing my lower back. Okay, so in here I can feel my abs working already. Arms up, and then we're just rocking back and forth, okay? But make sure it comes from here, okay? I'm not moving my arms back and forth, I'm not trying to move my legs. That's the easiest position. You can make it harder by extending the arms and legs, okay? So hardest position, in this position, okay? It's quite a small rock, just keep it all in the abs. Don't move your legs and arms. Your arms and legs shouldn't get closer to each other. Okay, we're going to do 60 seconds. If it's too hard, you just stay holding the hollow hold position, whatever position you're in. Right, okay. So 3 second counting, and then we're going to, with me then, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So nice small rocks, We're not going that far. Keep rocking. Keep it in the abs. Push that lower back into the mat. Okay, keep going. Oh, I mean, it felt like a long time. Okay, rest. I'll give you 45 seconds to a minute's rest, and then we're going to do one more set. If you have to rest for a minute, but then just try and get back into it as soon as you can. You can work around the levers, okay? So if you probably won't watch me, but I started off nice and long. So legs long and arms long. And then as I start to fatigue, I brought my knees in, okay? So I reduced the lever and made it a little bit easier. Okay, another 20 seconds or so rest. Then we're going to the last 60 seconds. Okay, so same again, I'll give you a 3-second countdown, then we'll go into the minute. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just small rocks from the lower back, okay? Try not to move the chest, arms or legs. They stay the same distance away from each other, unless you need to make it easier. Then you just bring your knees up and your legs up and your hands up. Or you can even go to hands by your side like this. Don't put them on the floor though. Okay, keep going. Okay, and that's it. All right, well done, guys. That's it for October's Lower Body program. Let's do a couple of stretches though. So we're going to do hip flexors first. So if you drop down onto your right knee, okay, keep your torso nice and upright. Squeeze your right bum cheek. And then you're just going to drive forwards from the hips. So don't lean forward, just drive forwards from the hips. And we spend 50 seconds in that position. Okay, and then switch sides. So left knee down, right foot up. Squeeze the left bum cheek now. Keep your torso nice and upright. I'm just going to drive forward. Okay, good. All right, then we're just going to stretch out the glutes a little bit. Lie on your back. And we'll do the right side first. So right knee up. Grab it with your left hand. Keep the right shoulder on the floor. And you're just going to pull across to the left hand side. And you want to feel it through the glute. Okay, so play around with the position of your knee. Okay, so bring it further up towards you or push it away from you to try and get the stretch into the glutes. not so much in the lower back. You'll stretch the lower back a little bit, but keep your right shoulder on the floor and look towards the right hand side. Okay, switch sides. So left knee up, keep the left shoulder on the floor, grab it with your right hand. We're going to pull across to the right hand side. Okay, let's go. And then look to the left. Okay, good. All right, thanks for joining. I will see you for the full body 2 session and then the second hit as well. Okay, thanks guys. I'm ending the stream now.